High-speed trains are coming to South Africa, faster, smarter, and more luxurious than ever before. Stay tuned as we explore how these futuristic Stadler SMILE trains will change travel forever. The arrival of Stadler SMILE high-speed trains in South Africa marks a turning point in the nation's transport history, representing not only a leap forward in rail technology but also a powerful statement about the future of sustainable, connected mobility in the region. And for millions of South Africans, the prospect of boarding a train capable of running at 250 kilometers per hour is no longer a distant dream but an approaching reality that promises to reshape the way people think about travel between the country's major cities. Imagine stepping onto a sleek, 11-car electric multiple unit with its distinctive aerodynamic nose and clean, futuristic lines glinting in the African sun, designed not only to look fast but to minimize air resistance and maximize efficiency across long distances between Johannesburg, Durban, and Cape Town, three of the country's busiest corridors. These trains, stretching over 200 meters in length, have been designed to meet the most demanding European standards, meaning that they are not only capable of blistering top speeds but are also extremely comfortable, accessible, and environmentally friendly, using multi-system electric traction that could easily be adapted to South Africa's existing and future electrified routes, including both 3 kV DC lines and potential new high-voltage AC corridors that might be constructed as part of a broader modernization plan. The SMILE design emphasizes inclusivity, with low-floor entrances that allow step-free access from platforms of varying heights, which is crucial in a country where mobility for all citizens is a priority, and this also ensures faster boarding and alighting, reducing dwell times at stations and improving the punctuality of services. Inside, the open and airy interior creates a sense of space that rivals modern aircraft cabins, with wide aisles, spacious seating layouts, and full walk-through connections between cars, so that passengers can move freely throughout the train to access onboard services, restrooms, or catering facilities. Every car features large, panoramic windows, perfect for admiring South Africa's breathtaking landscapes, from the grassy Highveld to the dramatic Drakensberg Mountains and the vineyards of the Cape, turning what used to be a tedious long-distance trip into an enjoyable part of the travel experience itself. For passengers with reduced mobility, the SMILE offers barrier-free passageways, dedicated wheelchair spaces, and accessible restrooms in multiple cars, ensuring that no one is excluded from the benefits of high-speed travel. Comfort has been carefully engineered into every detail, from the pressure-sealed cabins that protect passengers' ears during rapid changes in altitude through tunnels or hilly terrain, to the air conditioning systems that maintain a pleasant temperature even under the intense African sun, and the seats, whether in first or standard class, are ergonomically designed, featuring generous legroom, adjustable backrests, individual reading lights, and access to power outlets and USB ports so that passengers can work, relax, or stream entertainment during their journey. Wi-Fi connectivity would likely be offered as standard, allowing business travelers to turn the train into a moving office, while families and tourists could upload photos of their trip in real time. Beyond passenger comfort, the SMILE's technical performance is equally impressive, with powerful traction equipment distributed under the floor, driving 4 motorized bogies and allowing rapid acceleration up to cruising speed, an advantage on routes with frequent stops or challenging gradients. The bogies are air-sprung for smooth running, reducing vibration and noise so that even at 250 km per hour the ride feels stable and quiet, a stark contrast to the often bumpy experience of long-distance buses or even some conventional trains in the region. Energy efficiency is another major strength. Regenerative braking returns power to the grid during deceleration, cutting electricity consumption and lowering the overall carbon footprint, an important consideration in a country where sustainability is becoming a major national goal. Operationally, the introduction of such trains could revolutionize intercity travel by cutting journey times dramatically. For example, a trip from Johannesburg to Durban, which currently takes about 6 to 7 hours by road, could potentially be completed in under 3 hours, instantly making rail competitive with domestic flights when one factors in airport check-in times and security procedures. This would not only benefit business travelers but also open up new tourism opportunities, allowing weekend getaways or day trips that were previously impractical. The service pattern could include multiple daily departures, with trains leaving at convenient times early in the morning, midday, and late afternoon, encouraging more people to shift from private cars and airlines to the train, which would help reduce highway congestion, road accidents, and greenhouse gas emissions. The wider economic impact could be significant too, stimulating development along the route, encouraging investment in station precincts, and supporting job creation in construction, maintenance, and operations. There could even be a local manufacturing or assembly component, with Stadler potentially partnering with South African suppliers to build or maintain certain parts domestically, transferring valuable technology and skills to the country's workforce. The psychological impact should not be underestimated either. Having world-class, European-standard high-speed trains running on South African soil would send a powerful message that the country is ready to compete on a global stage, joining nations like France, Spain, China, and Japan that already operate such advanced networks. Safety, a top priority for railways worldwide, is addressed through cutting-edge train control and signaling systems, including ETCS European Train Control System, or local equivalent, which would ensure precise speed supervision, automatic braking if required, and optimal headways between trains, allowing high-frequency operation without compromising security. The SMILE's redundant traction system and multiple power collection points ensure reliability even in the event of a component failure, keeping services running smoothly and minimizing delays. The passenger experience could be further enhanced with catering trolleys or even a dedicated bistro car serving hot meals, drinks, and snacks, allowing travelers to enjoy a coffee or a light meal as the South African countryside races past the windows. Bicycle spaces could encourage eco-tourism and multimodal journeys, letting passengers take their bikes with them for leisure trips once they reach their destination. The visual design of the trains could be customized with a unique South African livery, perhaps incorporating the colors of the national flag or motifs representing the diverse cultures of the country, turning the SMILE into a symbol of modernity and pride. Taken together, the deployment of Stadler SMILE trains in South Africa could spark a rail renaissance, inspiring a new generation to see trains not as outdated relics but as the fastest, most comfortable, and most sustainable way to travel, and if this vision were fully realized, the long-term benefits would be enormous, from reducing carbon emissions and dependence on fossil fuels to knitting the country closer together socially and economically, ultimately showing that innovation, when combined with infrastructure investment and a commitment to public service, can transform mobility and help create a brighter, more connected future for everyone.